always on call, perpetually on call, and trying to figure that out, and then falling in love and adding 2 more kids into my household. So ToRAISE loved all the goss. She loved the tea. She wanted to hear everything. And so through 2018, those talks in the studio became talks in her bed. And we would just really dive into all of the things that we were both scared of, what we were both looking forward to, talk some shit. We loved doing that. And, ToRAISE was my doula, as a lot of you know, for most of my children. And we had a really special friendship that evolved from that doula-client relationship, which is rare.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you're both doulas. It's rare to really connect with a client on that personal level to sustain a friendship.
Yeah, and carry it forward.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's something that she did really well with me. And I think that she saw a little bit of herself in me in those years when she saw me just running myself ragged with 4 tiny babies and trying to figure out what it was I was going to do with my life. And it was her who pushed me into taking the doula training. It was her who pushed me into going to New Hampshire for a week and taking my lactation counseling training. She paid for it. It was her who sent me to New York to get my Lamaze certification so that I could teach childbirth education in hospitals. And it was her who all along the way was kind of planting these seeds of, don't you want to be the head of 2 labor one day?
She was laying a breadcrumb trail for you to follow.
And it scared the hell out of me. And I didn't want to do it. And those talks in her bed, she would talk about just the unknown, what was going to happen to 2 labor. And because she wasn't ready to leave this earth, but she was ready to pass that baton. And she had trained me to teach the trainings when she was first diagnosed. And so we did a couple of weekends together, and I sat through another training of hers, asked a ton of questions. And I think she reached out to me 3 or 4 times within her journey with cancer to teach for her. And every single time she would call me like 2 days before I was supposed to leave to go to a training and say, never mind, I got it. I can do it. So I never got the chance to actually teach the training until she was gone.